it today, but I gotta get moving because we're in Glacier Bay today and there are park rangers coming on board, and it's just gonna be an all-day glacier event and it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
With the egg, yes. And then can we go
I was trying to make hot chocolate and I don't know why, but the milk started going crazy. I didn't even fill it up that much. It's not even, it's below the minimum line, and now my power is out. I don't know what I did. There you go. As you can see my face of shame.
Other stuff, please.
Thank you.
Have on board with us today. You can also check out the online store. And everything is going to be charged directly to your stateroom. So don't worry about writing cash out. They are all going to be at 4 o'clock this afternoon. You also should have received those flat hats to indicate that you're looking at a park ranger, because we'd love to chat with you all and answer questions as we're appreciating the beautiful view of the Marjorie Glacier.
From there. That's a good view too, and it's warm. Yeah, it is. Unless you're on this. Yeah, we're on that side. She's got some school training to do, so she's sitting there reading. Yeah, it's a good spot to sit. Actually, on the way back, so my son coming out so we can see if more room. There were two, because the other one's swimming away. Okay. This
Now, sea otters are actually one of the most recent additions to this area.
Oh my god.
They were hunted to near extinction during the fur trade for that incredibly soft, dense fur that they have. And as such, we didn't see any here in Glacier Bay until recently. It wasn't until the 1990s that the first 5 sea otters were spotted here within the bay. And
Oh no, I think you're right. I think there is one.
Is it? There's one.
Oh, there's one.
There's one.
Around it. So on our right side, if you're just kind of on one of the balconies on that side, just hang out for a little bit, and you'll get a chance to see that whole group of sea otters hanging out on a chunk of ice.
Yep.
Oh, there could be rocks. It could be rocks. No, I think they're others.
Are they? Alright, well, let me see what I got. I think those are otters.
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
Oh, little baby. Oh no, that's an otter. I saw him doing his thing. There he goes.
Which is essentially that right-hand side of the Y at the top of our map. So we are starting to get a little bit closer to Marjorie Glacier. And as we've approached that glacier, you've probably noticed that there's more and more floating chunks of ice in the water. And although we rangers colloquially like to call these icebergs, the National Ice Patrol disagrees with us because these are not large enough to be considered icebergs. In order to earn that designation, a chunk of ice needs to rise 16 feet above the water. So what we have here in this park are instead known as growlers or bergy bits, depending on their size.
Bergy bits?
Growlers are the smallest chunks of ice that are from 0 to 3.
It must be. I went up to get 4 more layers and now we're not moving it. I know.
Need to grow. In the summers when we have a lot of sunlight in addition to that nutrients, the phytoplankton will bloom, which then brings in high populations of forage fish, which are very small fish that feed every other animal within that marine ecosystem. It's the reason that we see seals, sea otters, and especially humpback whales here at Glacier anymore. Starting around the 1980s, the Grand Pacific Glacier started to retreat and now gets cut off by another glacier that flows down from the left, called the Ferris Glacier. In fact, the Grand Pacific Glacier has retreated so much that a stream now flows in between the two glaciers, which you can see flowing into the bay on the right-hand side of the inlet. So we do have a bear on the outwash plain directly.
It's definitely to the right.
Yeah.
So that flat area.
I see three.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
See the mom and then two babies.
Yeah.
I can almost see them.
I can see them in my. Ooh, look at this.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. The glacier's not moving. Well, it is, but but it'll be there after you've taken a good look at it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Catherine, do your thing.
Do your thing. Chop, chop, quite literally.
Bless you. Hopefully when this smudges will be pear-shaped. Did your thing do its little thing?
Oh my god. Mom's like, hurry up. Oh, babies, run, run. Oh my gosh. Ah!
So you see the bear?
You see a bear?
No, no, no.
I was like, where?
Otter.
Don't do the bear thing.
Sorry.
No. No false alarm for bears.
No. Oh yeah, like I see 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, the little tails move back and forth.
Oh, right here in front of this iceberg, right?
Uh-huh.
I didn't see that one.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Yeah, a better perspective, yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, kayak or canoe.
That would be a cool excursion.
On the ice?
Cool.
Right over there, there's kayaks.
Yeah. How about in front of us? That's just for ice and dirt.
Oh, what is that right there? Oops, sorry.
Oh no, you're good. As you can see, I am back home now. We actually just got back from LA today. Actually, Long Beach. We went to LA and Long Beach. So I'm filming this now because commentary got more difficult to film at the end of the voyage because I was meeting more and more people. I was socializing more, and I met a guy and things got a little complicated. Anyways, we are filming this now. All I can say about Glacier Bay is that it is stunning, gorgeous, breathtaking, phenomenal. I felt like I was transported to another planet. I felt like I was in some other dimension. It's just stunning, and I think that was the highlight of my trip. That was one of the best days and nights of the voyage, was sitting with my new friends, the two wonderful women that I met for dinner that previous night, and then we sat out on deck 5. We had our feet dangling off over the deck, over the rail, and I had my hot chocolate, and we were all snuggled up with blankets, and we saw tons and tons of sea otters. We saw an eagle. We saw a mama bear with her 2 cubs. It was the most phenomenal experience ever. And just being out there for hours with my 2 new friends, talking a lot, bonding, had some really good conversations with one of them about life and some trauma she went through, and it was just a very deep, beautiful conversation, and I feel like we bonded a lot. And this is all amongst these gorgeous glaciers and mountains. It was really a magical, phenomenal day, and I was on cloud 9. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Good friends, good scenery, wildlife. It was just the most beautiful, perfect day, and I couldn't have been happier. Second round of tea time with my new friends. I'm excited. Recycling another dress. I need to iron my other ones. The first time I participated in the afternoon tea, I just drank tea, which was fine. I then went to talk to somebody in the purser's office just to see if they could accommodate for my diet, and if you're like me and have dietary restrictions, they were able to, so I was able to have a vegan afternoon tea, and it was so lovely, and I got to do it with people I knew, and we just ate and talked and sipped our tea and felt very fancy. It was really, really special. The first time was great because I got to talk with new people I didn't know, but sharing it with my friends was really, really special, and definitely another highlight of the trip. Highly recommend it. Try and show up maybe like 2:30, 2:20, 2:30 just to get a seat. It's totally worth it, and it is a really cool traditional Cunard experience.
You want me to take your picture, right?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Ice into Glacier Bay and made this place fully inaccessible. This image shows a ship trying to get into the bay in 1902, a whole 3 years after those earthquakes, and you can still see how much ice was choking the bay. They'll climb on chunks of ice, just like you see here, where then they'll give birth. Because those harbor seal pups, when they're born, they actually don't have enough blubber to survive in the cold waters of Glacier Bay. They have to stay on these chunks of ice for about the first 2 months of their life, while they build up that blubber layer, eventually being able to...
After afternoon tea was over, we went to the theater to watch a special presentation from one of the park rangers about glaciers, the history of glaciers, and the wildlife in the area. It was really cool, very educational. I really liked the park rangers. I thought they were super knowledgeable, really friendly people. And I have to say, one of my favorite memories was every time I was in that theater. I know this doesn't sound pleasant, but we were always falling asleep. And it's not because this stuff was boring. It's just, there's something so peaceful and relaxing about the ship. Just when you're in the theater, gently rocking you. You're just swaying side to side, and it's just ever so delicately, and you feel like a little baby. It wasn't just me, my friends too. You were like, the struggle was real, but it was worth it. It was always fun in the theater, and maybe a little too relaxing at times. I am ready to go out on deck yet again. Stay still. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's just a little moving tail. Yeah, you're good. Thank you.
I guess they've done it at that time.
Wow, that was very efficient. That's so cute.
There was one guy on there.
So then one of the ladies went to go take a nap. Understandably, she was just very sleepy after that presentation and being rocked in the theater. And it was a long, eventful day. And the other lady and I, we went and we laid out on deck 3 and laid out in some chairs with blankies, and we just watched the scenery and relaxed, and we talked a lot, and she showed me lots of pictures of her grandbabies, and we saw lots of sea otters, and then we got to see the park rangers disembark from the ship, which is super cool because they just get off while the Queen Elizabeth is moving. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going. They climb down a ladder and they get off, and they do it super fast. I thought they actually made a mistake because they told us it was happening on one side of the ship and it ended up happening on another. And then they just left, and it was like, I don't even know, 15-20 seconds. Like, they have that process down. But it was really cool to witness because I'd never seen anything like that before. I mean, it was all just happening while the ship was moving. It was really cool.
I don't remember what the experiment was, but he wanted to do an experiment. So I went to, I couldn't find a close bathroom, so I went down the hall. I finally found my dress. So the Smithsonian is great. Oh, I didn't take a picture of my dinner.
To be honest, I don't remember much about this dinner because it's been several days. I do remember from looking at the video that the appetizer of, it wasn't the first course, but the second course, it was a salad with fruit in it and I think artichoke hearts. It was really, really delicious. It was very tasty. And the dessert, it was this chocolate mousse or pudding. It was just very delicious chocolate, and it had bananas on it with, you know, caramelized sugar. It was so good. That was amazing. I mean, Cunard with the desserts, they know what they're doing. Oh my god. Okay, so I've had the most amazing day. We're gonna talk about it later, but I just came back to my room after dinner and look what's on the bed. Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. Oh my god, we are delighted to welcome you as a first-time Cunard guest on board Queen Elizabeth. Captain Stephen Howarth and his officers cordially invite you to join them for cocktails on Monday, July 27th at 5:15 in the Queen's Room. Smart attire. This party is by invitation only. I'm so excited. I get to meet the captain. Oh my god. I hope I get a picture. This is the best birthday ever. We went to see a comedian do stand-up. I can't remember his name. He was pretty funny. I mean, he was silly. It was a lot of gender-centric humor. Like, it was okay. It wasn't the best, but I mean, he was silly, and I got some laughs, and we did that, and then we parted ways, and of course, I stayed awake. I ran to the shop because it was the last... No, it was gonna be the last day, and they were having a sale, but it wasn't happening until the next day. I thought it was the night of Glacier Bay, and it wasn't. Sorry, that's super confusing. But anyways, I went to the store. I was like, oh my god, is there a sale tonight? There wasn't, but I met this really awesome friend, and oh my god, we became like instant best friends, and we went all around. We danced in the Queen's Room. We went up and we listened to some live acoustic guitar. That was gorgeous. That was really fun. We also went up to the yacht club and got our dance on. It was really, really cool. We had a blast. And then I later found out he was one of the performers on the ship, which was cool. And I met his friends, and then his friends and him were actually acquainted with the young girl I met at my first afternoon tea. So, like, we reconnected. It was a super fun night. Yeah, that is why I disappeared. But overall, Glacier Bay was very eventful, very fun, very jam-packed, and I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. It was an amazing day. It was probably the best day of my whole trip.